Hey BookTube, I'm back. It's been so long, I just don't know what to do. I have some kind of weird cold thing right now, so I'm trying to defeat that. But I just wanted to give you an update on what we've been doing. So Zoe's folks were here for a while, like 3 weeks, and it was amazing. We got to do a ton of stuff and hang out, which was great. I can't remember what the last video I did was with what I was reading, so I got a new copy of Junkie, and I hate this cover. Like, the whole series that looks like this I think is just horrendous, but I like the way it feels, so I'll give it that. But this has an awesome introduction by hang on a second. Oh, of course you're not going to put it until the very end. What a dick. Hang on. Still going. Still going. Jeez. I'm really sorry. I wish I could edit this. Oliver Harris. Not Oliver Closeoff, but Oliver Harris. And it's a really great introduction that kind of, it's almost worth the price of the book alone. And it talks about all the different releases of the book, why some releases have Junkie spelled I-E and why others have it spelled Y. And it was just, it like opened a little window into some of the legend, let's say, of William S. Burroughs that I didn't know before. So that was awesome. And because I read the introduction that was like 1,000 pages long, I started reading the book again. There's a ton of great stuff in the back. There's even a glossary, which I know was put in one of the other editions. But, yeah, but definitely if you haven't picked up this copy of it, at least read it in a Barnes & Noble. Like find a chair or something. It's worth it. Last week I didn't do any videos except the BookTube Live with Mark from Richardson Reads, which was awesome. If you haven't checked that one out, go to BookTube Live and look at that. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, I have Amy from the Dusty Bookshelf going to be chatting with me. And for those of you who remember, because it was so long ago, the game I played with Steve Partridge, Straight Eye for the Queer Guy, I have a different game that we're going to play with Amy tomorrow. Try it out and see if it's worth a darn. Also, on that note, I am looking for people for May, like guests for May. So I'm going to be hitting up some people, and there have been some great suggestions in the BookTube Live comments. So I'll probably go back and hit some of those up. Probably going to cut my hair today because it's not strong enough to stand up on its own. It's getting a little too long and friffy. So I don't like that. And looking at it is making me very angry. On another note, one of the things that Zoe and I have been working on the last, 2 weeks now, I guess, is we are looking into making a game app for the phone. And for those of you who remember me talking about that little character we have called Sack, that's like a little killer dude in a brown paper bag, we were thinking about trying to make some sort of game with him, and we've been going back and forth on if we're going to make it a puzzle game or if we're going to make it just like a typical side scroller. But we've been pretty serious about it and have been doing a lot of research and kind of figuring stuff out for that. So that was another reason why I wasn't around. Another thing that went down is for those of you who give a fuck about Creeperson, the like horror punk band that I've been in since like 2004. We were putting together, there's been a lot of things that have happened to the members of the band and has kind of put the band on hold indefinitely. And me and Gary got together and started going over a bunch of our old recording sessions because I used to record a lot and kind of overwhelm everybody. So anyway, there's a couple albums that are either going to be full albums or EPs. We haven't decided yet, but we're going to start pushing those out. And Love Camp 69 and Motel 666 are the names of the ones that are almost done. Probably will be more along a full length in that world. So there's that. I'll give you updates on that too. Another update on music is the other band, like the one-man band project I had been doing called the Murder Cult, that was very punk, but very, very like black metal influenced and stuff. I'm reworking a lot of those recordings to try to make them a little more listenable. That works. And so I'll let you know when that's done too. Another thing I found out this morning, a short story of mine got accepted in a anthology by Rhetoric Askew. So that's pretty awesome. The story, it's like a weird sci-fi kind of thing called The Master, the Android, and the Garlows. So that was just cool because I wasn't expecting that, because I submitted for it like 2 months ago almost. So I had kind of forgot that I had even submitted it. So that was pretty awesome. And it's supposed to come out in June, but I'm assuming it'll be a little later in the summer. Is there anything else? Oh, if you see right here, Zoe went to IKEA and got what she calls the TBR cart. And so now we're supposed to put our TBRs in this cart each month. So the top shelf is both of what we're reading right now. This shelf is what's left on my TBR, and that shelf is what's left on her TBR. It's not a contest. It really isn't. So there's that, and I guess that's it. I packaged all of the mail stuff. So for the Patreon supporters and people I've just been chatting with about sending you guys stuff, it's all packed now. So now all I have to do is go to the post office. As you can see, I have huge issues with getting things done. So, yeah, I guess that's it. This was like a 10-minute catch-up. So, I guess I need some fries to soak it all up with. Ketchup? Okay. So, oh, there's that. Where is she? Come on. Minnie, come on. Come here. Minnie, come here. Come here. Come here. Don't make me spill my tea. For those of you who saw the video with Mark, you will notice that I got this, look, this is Mina. She's tiny. Mark said if he had 2 pieces of bread, this would be called a sandwich. And the short amount of time that we have had this little dog, she has doubled in size. She used to have this little tiny body and this big giant head, but now her body's kind of filled out. You know, she's eating. Look at that gut. Yeah. Yeah. So this is number 4, and there she is. The scale doesn't even register her existence when I put her on it. Say hi. Yes. Okay, so that was a whole lot of fun. So until next time, everybody. Bye-bye.